New right now at 10 o'clock, a man who was once an All-American with eyes on the NFL just got out of jail after a meticulously planned armed robbery that was going to score him more than $1 million in cash.
Your investigator Brian Moss spent months looking into this heist and learned the only reason it fell apart is because $1 million weighs a lot more than you might think.
Yeah, it does.
Rebel County Sheriff's Office! Police! If you steal $1.2 million in cash and use a gun, come out with your hands up! This is the response you can expect. Sheriff's Office, you in there?
And they had planned this for 6 months.
Damn.
They even knew the exact day to hit when the most amount of money was going to be coming in.
I was just robbed at gunpoint at my place of work.
It was December 1st, 2021, when this cash transport company in Arapahoe County was hit. They collect cash from marijuana businesses around the state, then bring it back to their headquarters.
It was a small handgun, maybe a 22, and he cocked it. And we have a ton of cameras in this garage. It will all be on camera.
And it was all on tape. The heist recorded by half a dozen cameras. The transport van, stuffed with money, pulls in. A lone gunman dressed head to toe in black, wearing a mask and gloves, walks in after. He catches the delivery driver by surprise and holds her at gunpoint, forcing her to put over $1.2 million cash into 2 garbage bags. He struck.
Well, he wasn't thinking. You see, if it's all hundreds, maybe he'll be able to get that money. But when you trying to steal from a van that's going around from marijuana dealers, they're going to have 1s, 10s, 5s, 20s. They may not even have that many hundreds, okay? Or maybe they will, who knows? But he didn't think that thing through. If he would have stole just 1 bag, he would have got away with it. You know how stupid some people are? So greedy, stupid and greedy. If you would have just took 1 bag, 1, he could have gotten away. But this is what greed just causes us to do some foolish things and think that we can get away with certain things. So stupid.
Struggles with the bags, but then runs off into the night.
Man, I thought I was fired.
Right? Nothing like this to wake you up.
It was orchestrated perfectly. He knew exactly what he was doing. The way he entered into the garage, the way he went around the van, the way he contacted the victim, the way he ordered the victim around. I mean, it went like clockwork because he knew exactly what to do.
Arapahoe County Sheriff Sergeant Brett Kahn oversaw the investigation.
Every square inch of his body was covered in black.
Who was that gunman who tried so hard to conceal his identity? Turns out the 35-year-old man behind the mask was Devin Aguilar, who'd been a star football player at Colorado's Mullen High School, where he was a second-team All-American.
Quick throw, Aguilar, the catch.
He went on to star at the University of Washington, setting records for catches and receiving yards.
The extra contact afterwards.
Aguilar got NFL tryouts, including with the Tennessee Titans, although he was never picked up. But how did Aguilar know so much about this business and the piles of cash that he'd find?
You don't know anybody that might have been involved in the robbery, right?
No.
They didn't know?
Aguilar had an intimate relationship with Fawn Hoyas, she said. She was the transport business's lead teller, who repeatedly lied to investigators.
Figured, had to have been an inside job. Had to have been an inside job, because how would he know how to hit meticulously on point, how to hit that day where they'll have the most cash? Gotta be an inside job. Gotta be. So what probably was happening, because she looked like she hasn't really been getting her back blown out for some time. So he was blowing her back out real good and was like, yeah, baby girl, you know, I'm low on cash, baby. You know, I want to take you out, baby girl. I want to take you places, baby. I want us to go places. You working here, you know, maybe they got a whole heap of bread. You know, just tell me what I can do to hit that place up, and we can go on our nice cruise, baby girl. We could be living it up. We can go to the Coca-Cabana, baby. No, both of your asses going to jail, stupid. Hey guys, it's just a short break to ask you, if you haven't liked the video already, to like the video. That would help me out. Appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate that you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by my birthday in December. So please help a brother out. Thank you for watching. Back to the video.
Intimate details about this robbery that he would have only obtained from somebody that works here. And that is you.
Yes, yo ass. Yo ass.
But faced with evidence of her involvement, Hoya eventually flipped on Aguilar, allowing investigators...
You see this picture they got of him? Yo, I'm telling you, the news will find the most incriminating picture of your ass and post it up. Damn.
to listen in on a phone call.
They know that it's you.
Don't worry about it. Just let it play out.
It's 100% inside job.
Investigators say Aguilar's planning, detailed in notes police later recovered from Hoya's phone, might have worked, except for one thing.
He couldn't carry the money. It was too heavy for him. They didn't calculate the weight.
You see, $1,224,785.35 in cash is a heavy lift.
But you can see money right there. Yeah, look at that.
Unable to carry the cash, the 6'1", 190-pound Aguilar dropped it 700 yards from the business.
Does it look like there's a bunch of it in there? Oh, yeah. They're full.
And the gloves he was wearing that night to protect his identity, he stashed them inside the trash bags.
You left it.
Oh, this guy's a goddamn idiot. Why would he leave the gloves? Why would he leave the gloves? Obviously, it's 2024, homeboy. You know that your skin cell, things on your skin and everything will come off on the gloves. Oh, I'm telling you, when you hear people that were like maybe football stars in high school or even college, you can say, all right, cool, that's good. They know how to play the game of football. But the game of life, they don't know how to play the game of life. It seems to me that many people don't know how to play the game of life. You have a person who was a football star in high school and possibly a football star in college, but they make it to the NFL. So you know how to play football, but you don't know how to play the game of life. This is sad.
Your gloves, dumbass.
But how would they know that's me?
They were placed in the bag and they were sent off, and we got a DNA hit.
Anything else you want us to grab?
That's how they'll know it's you. You jackass put it in the bag. Why would you do that? Why in the hell would you do that? So you put it in the bag. What you thought that? Oh, they won't know it's me. Because that's what he said to the woman. I didn't know it's me. DNA evidence.
The DNA on the gloves matched with Aguilar, who was also wanted for a burglary in Adams County. He'd later plead
He was busy. This man was busy. Sad.
Guilty to theft and armed robbery for this heist. Prosecutors asked the judge to give Aguilar 15 to 20 years in prison. Instead, Judge Joseph Whitfield sentenced the former football star to 1 year in county jail and 8 years probation. He served 7 months and was released September 2nd.
We are disappointed in the sentencing. It is not what we believe the suspect deserved, and we do not believe that the victims got the justice that they deserved.
Khan says the female victim has severe anxiety and will be traumatized for the rest of her life.
I don't really agree with the judge's decision of just 1 year and 8 years probation. I do feel that, yes, you traumatized the young lady and stuff like that, because I'd be traumatized. If somebody come point a damn gun at you, give me the goddamn gun. I'd be scared out of my mind. Okay? I would be scared out of my mind. Now, would I be traumatized for the rest of my life? No. That's just, a lie that they say to probably get disability or whatever the hell. But I wouldn't be. But I still feel that, he could have killed me. What if I fought him, which I wouldn't, and he blew me away, blew me out my socks, Or what if he blew this young lady out her socks? Okay? He well, he does deserve to get more time. But, you know, if he just burglarized people and stuff like that and really didn't hurt anybody, then I could understand what the judge is trying to do. Okay, I can see it both ways as an independent. Of course, the conservatives are going to go and say, yeah, lock his black ass up. And the liberals are going to say, oh, you know, he could be reformed. You know, so for me, I'm in the middle. I would say instead of 10 to 20 years, 5 years of hard labor. That's what I would say. 5 years of hard labor and no probation after that. There's 5 years hard labor, and that's that.
Going to break the law, and people are always going to do things dumb.
Afan Hoya pled guilty to armed robbery and was sentenced to 6 months in jail and 6 years probation.
Brian did speak.
So he pled guilty, you know, and hey, he got a lesser sentence. Right? That's usually what happens when certain crimes like this. That usually what happens. He'll get a lesser sentence. And you know, you have some of these cops that, you know, they be so gun-ho about being an officer that they forget that they're human beings. All right? They forget that they're human beings. And yes, he did something wrong and he pled guilty to it. His life is gonna be in shambles even when he gets out. He's out already. Because what company is going to hire him around money? None. He might maybe get a bouncer position, and maybe not even that. What can he really do with his life? It's technically over. So even though he's not in prison, and this is why I'm like, you know, sometimes the life sentence or the harsher sentence can be served on the outside than on the inside. Because what can he really do with his life? What can he really do? You know, maybe more crime, because what jobs are going to really hire a person who was convicted of trying to steal over $1.2 million? It's not that many jobs that's going to hire a man like that or a woman like that. So both that man and his accomplice is done. It's done. And we have to really think about it and say, hey, well, look, you know what? Justice was served. That lady who was getting robbed, that lady who got robbed, she's possibly going to get this disability. And we just see what happens from there. We just see what happens from there.